Morro de Habichuela Negra with chicken. And let's get started with that. Let's not waste time. Alright guys. I'm gonna take my pan, my pots, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna wash these up. We're gonna put our rice first. We're definitely gonna put the rice first. Put our pot right there. And let's wash the other pot. We're gonna start off by putting the we're gonna start off by putting the rice first. So for my rice, I am going to need, I'm gonna do Morro de Habichuela Negra today. I'm gonna use this can. And let me take out my olive oil. Because usually I'll put olive oil in the bottom. And then my canned beans. And all of my seasonings are coming out of here. Let's get it. Alright. We have all the seasonings right here. Yeah, right here. Oh, where's my cilantro? I'm missing the cilantro. Where are you? Oh no, I got it back there. So that should be all set. I'm gonna need half a can of the boya sauce. Where is it? I don't have any open ones. I mean, at least I don't remember opening one recently. But let's get it. And we're gonna use one of these. So I'm just heating up my pan right now. I don't like having dishes in the way when I'm cooking now. It's just annoying that nobody likes to do dishes over here other than me. Alright. So we're gonna go with putting some oil in here. I'm gonna refill this up. So let's start with the Morro. The Morro. I'll show you guys how I do it right now. With the Morro, we're gonna put the oil first. And in between, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. What I'm gonna do this weekend is I'm gonna order a ring light. That's what I'm gonna do. I need some space here, so I'm gonna have to move all my seasonings over here. Hello, welcome to my live. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. And we're gonna start with the rice. So I'm gonna put some olive oil in the bottom here. I have my pan. My pan right here. And I'm gonna start putting olive oil, just a little bit, because that's where the rice is gonna go, right? And we're gonna move that around. Make sure you get it all around the pan, in there. And I'm gonna start putting in the beans. Let me put the fire up a bit higher. We're making Morro de Guandule Negra. Hi, welcome. Let's open this up. Oh, like why is it not on? All right. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and throw this in there with the oil. I'm gonna wait until the oil heats up a little bit. I'm cleaning up as I go because nobody likes to do dishes around here. I'm always the one doing the dishes. Oh, let me put oil on the other pan where I'm gonna put the meat. All right, so let's throw in the beans. Get this out the way. I take the water out of there because obviously we're not gonna use that water. So what am I making? I'm making Morro de Habichuela Negra, and I'm going to make it with chicken on the side. So that's basically rice with beans but mixed together. All right. That's basically rice with beans mixed together and chicken on the side. Alright, well, is that what we needed out of there? So now let's put the fire a little bit high or on medium. I'm gonna use my spoon. And I'm gonna move this around. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing right now. I just have the beans with the oil here. And then besides that, right, while it's cooking in there, I like to throw in this in. So I use some of this. Let me get my can opener. Because what I basically do is I season the meat, not the meat, the beans in the bottom so that I can give flavor to the rice. Get this half open. And then I throw some of this in here. It makes it taste better. Alright. I put at least like half of it in there. Right? We're gonna do all of that mix in there together. Usually I do it with coconut milk too, but I do that with the guandule verdes. I mean, yeah, with the guandule verdes, with the green beans. But today, should I put some of that? I never really done it with black beans, but I'm gonna try it. Why not? We're gonna use some of this and throw it in there. Is this your go-to meal? No, it's not. It's not a go-to meal. It's a Dominican meal, but it's not like a go-to. It's a go-to one. So I'm gonna put some coconut milk in there just to give it the flavor, and I'll save the rest. Can use this for something else. Yeah, I'll save the rest because I'm not making that much rice today. So I just want it to taste like coconut, but let's see. We're doing an interesting mix in here. I'll put this back to the refrigerator. But this is gonna, it usually comes out good when I do this. Put this back. Oh, we're gonna need our garlic. And here I have the seasonings and powder, which I'm gonna use this first. I am gonna cut onion and green peppers up, but I like to put these in. Like you also want to throw the powder ones in. So I'm gonna throw this into the rice one by one. And then I'll cut an actual onion up right now. So this is just onion powder. We're gonna put a little bit of that in there. Garlic. And all of this mix is what literally makes that rice taste really good. I do the mix first, and then I throw in some water, let the water boil, and then that's when I put in the rice afterwards. This is oregano. Oregano gives a good flavor. And then I do put adobo into mine. I know what people keep putting adobo into like their meat only, but I put it here to the rice too. And no, it's not gonna make it like extra salty. It's gonna be fine. Cilantro. Put some of that. Oh, thank you for everybody leaving a compliment on here. I appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel and like the videos. I'm here literally every day. I'm either cooking, doing makeup, workouts, or something else. Lately, I've just been cooking. I was gonna go live again yesterday last night, but I was busy. Alright, put some cilantro in there. And the mix looks good so far. So now we're going to let that cook. I have the fire on medium, right? I have the fire on medium. So I'm basically doing like a sauce right now for it. And then after that, we're going to, no, I need the seasoning for the meat too. We're gonna grab the onions are up here. So right now it's basically boiling. I'm doing like a sauce for it. Let me show you guys. So right here, let me put the fire a little bit down. Right, the beans are in there, and there's a sauce, and then I put water and let it boil, and then that's when I throw in the rice. I'm just doing the whole mix of seasoning in there. All right, we're gonna throw in some onion too. Cut one of these onions off. Where is my red cutter? Where did it go? That's weird. Oh, it's right here. It looks like I'm making chili, but I'm not. I'm really not. Watch. The rice is gonna be really good today. Look at the time. And let's cut this onion in half. Where is my other knife? I like cooking, but not the cleanup. You know what? I stay cooking and cleaning up at the same time. Because I get it. When after you're done cooking, you don't want to like go back and clean it up. But I try to do it at the same time. Sometimes I have to do it afterwards, but I'm used to it. Alright, let's get this out the way. Are you in your home country? No, I was born in the Dominican Republic, but I don't live there. I'm in the United States. I'm gonna go back on the comments. I feel like I have skipped some people on here. And I'm just gonna cut this into really, really small pieces. Like super small, and throw it in there. Throw it into this mix. Right? So once you do that, this rice always comes out really good. And today I'm definitely posting the results. Oh, yeah. Alright. Then we're gonna do this other half here. Throw those onions in there. Yep. Someone asked, how are you not crying? It's starting to get to me. Oh. One eye though. Only one eye. I don't feel like this one's too strong. But if you can see it right there. Yeah. Alright, so let me take some of these onions and throw it in here. Let that go. I feel like that one that wasn't that bad, but yes, as you can see my eyes. I got teary eyes right now. Alright, so I'm just gonna mix that in there, let it cook. This reminds me of I think it's a video that Shakira has. Shakira, the singer. And then she's there cutting onions and you can just see her trying and stuff. Alright, I want to mix that in there real good. And I'm going to show you guys what that looks like right now. Now we're going to go with this pepper here. See this pepper? This one. It's Cubanelle pepper. Cubanelle pepper? I think that's what it's called. Someone said, you skip my comment because I'm Mexican. No! That's not why. I'm trying to keep up with everybody, but there's like comments coming in left and right. But you know what? A lot of the Mexican food is similar to the Dominican one, so very similar actually. Alright. Let's put the fire a little bit higher on that. I'm not the best at cutting these, but we get it done. Alright, once I cut this into small pieces, I throw that in, and then I smash some garlic. Actually, I put water and let it boil, and then I throw the garlic in, because it's going to cook in there regardless. I don't know, I just have my ways of cooking, and they turn out good. The food turns out good. But I feel like it's like that with everybody. Everybody has their way of cooking. A different way of doing stuff. Throw that in there too, move that around. And I'm going to show you guys what this looks like right now before I throw the water in. I'm going to let that cook. So it looks like this right now. It's a whole mix, right? It's a whole mix. You see the beans. You see the mix of everything. Right? Now we're going to put in water in there. We're going to put water in there. And I'm going to smash the garlic right after. I'll throw it in. Yeah, we're going to throw water in here. I usually put, by the measurements, I know that 2 water bottles should be enough. And I put the fire on high and let this start boiling, right? I'm gonna throw in the garlic right in between. Usually I throw in the garlic now, like before I throw in the water. But we're gonna let that boil. And then that's when I throw the rice in here. Usually I get a different type of rice. But then I didn't get it at the supermarket, right? And then I have to go to like the convenience store to get some rice. And the guy there, he told me, oh, this rice is good. You're gonna like it. So let me see. He told me that this one was good. I'm not saying that it's on the healthy side, but he told me that this one was a good one, so I decided to give it a try. He's like, you're gonna like it better than the one that you usually get. I'm like, all right, we'll take it. We're gonna try that. We're gonna wait until the water starts boiling. I put water in here, and let me smash some garlic. After that, let's see. 30, 40, okay. So after that, I'll do the meat. Okay. So let's go with cleaning up a little bit here. Clean this up. And I'm just gonna smash some garlic and start with the meat now. I'm gonna take out the rice actually. Yeah, because that water starts boiling right away. So let me go with the garlic. I have a long, you have, let me see. Long time no see. Well, I see you in a long time. Yeah, I used to do lives all the time before, guys, and I haven't done them in a while. But I'm back again to do them daily. All right, now let's go with, let's put this onions back. And we're gonna go with the garlic. Where did I put it? Right here. Let me serve my rice. Usually I throw the rice in here and clean it up like that. There it goes. Alright. Where did I put? Oh, the rice is right here. Let's cut this body up. I don't think it has anything inside, so I'm just gonna cut it. And I don't have to measure the rice. Just by looking at it, I know how much I'm gonna be using. So, there we go. And for the amount of water, I already know. I'm just used to it. Like, I always pour it into this one. So that should be enough there. Yeah, because for that amount of water. Where's my thing? I have a clip. What do you put on this? All right. Now I wash it. I know some people don't wash their rice. I rinse mine off with some water. I'm just used to doing it that way. So what I do is I just rinse it off. All right. And I'm just gonna leave it on here. The water's starting to boil. I'm gonna leave right now. Let's grab the, oh, I have my phone right there. I'm gonna smash some garlic now. It's starting to boil, but you know what? I'll do it on time. So let's smash some garlic. Yeah, I like putting garlic into my rice. It's getting hot in here already. And I put some of this garlic into the meat too, which I'm gonna do next. All right, the water's starting to boil, which is a good thing. Now we're gonna smash this. Let me rinse that off. Let's smash the garlic. Now I'm gonna smash this stuff right here. Actually, that's not a good idea. Already here. I usually put some salt and pepper when I smash this, but we're just gonna throw it in here. The water's boiling. Gotta read the comments. Sorry for that. Then I'm gonna put some of this into the rice. I'm making rice with black beans mixed with chicken on the side. So it's morro de guandule negro and with chicken on the side. All right, so let me put in the rice now. And this is washed, so. All right. And I'm gonna cover it up now. So in a few, I'll show you, when I turn it over, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Oh my God, you're back. The one that used to call me Cardi B. I'm just laughing because there was always somebody calling me Cardi B on here. And they're back on the live. All right, so that should do it. And now we're gonna cover this. I'm gonna cover the rice. Let me wash my spoon. Never seen rice cooked like this before, where it turns out really good. Like the flavor for it, it turns out super good. All right, let's go with our meat now. And I'm gonna put that in vinegar water before, because it's chicken. Right? Right. I'm gonna have to change the camera over here, just because I have more space here. Let's go with our meat. Will you cook? Will you cook for me for $100? I don't know. I don't have a food business, so I don't have a food business. I'm just kidding. If somebody were to pay me to cook, I'll do it. I'm getting paid. See? All right, let me cover my rice. Time to cover it. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do the meat now. I'll show you guys that. Now I'm gonna cover my rice, and once I turn that over, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Cause you can't really see much right now. All you see is boiling underwater. So I might as well just show you guys the after result. All right, cover that up. No, yesterday I told you guys I was gonna come back. Yesterday I told you guys I was gonna come back to show you the results, and I didn't. But today I am. Like, I promise I am. Especially this food. Yeah, definitely. All right. I'm just putting this on my pan because the handle thing broke, so that's what I use it for. I need new pots. I'm gonna use what I can. Let's put the camera here. I have the meat right here, right? And I'm just gonna put this under water with vinegar and lime, just because I don't know, I'm used to that. All right, let's go with, let me wash my hands really quickly. That rice is starting to smell good already. So I need gloves. I ordered some on Amazon. I hate touching the meat without gloves on. It disgusts me. But oh well. And I'm just gonna take certain parts that need to be taken off. This doesn't have a lot of skin, to be honest. So just throw it in there, put vinegar, water. Yeah, I hate touching this without gloves. Pretty much of the skin that it has, it doesn't really have it. I kind of buy it like that, so it makes it easier. Ah. Where am I from? I'm Dominican. I was born in the Dominican. But I live in the United States now. From Massachusetts. Massachusetts. And it's getting so much better here. It's not as bad as it was before. Because we had a horrible winter this year. I'm glad it's almost over. I'm trying to read everybody's comments, so I think I'm going to go back on them. Alright. Let's toss this out. This is nasty. I hate touching meat like that. And I'm washing my hands in between. That's what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to take a lime. Alright. Where's the lime? I'm going to take some lime and vinegar and throw it in there. It smells so good in here. It smells like coconut because of the rice. So a lime and some vinegar. Vinegar. Got our vinegar right here. You ain't gonna clean it off first. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting it under vinegar water with lime. Clean this one. Alright, let's cut this up. And throw it in here. Somebody said Roxbury or Dorchester. Oh, I'm not saying what city I live in. I said Massachusetts, but not the city. I'm not putting that in public. All right. Okay, so we're gonna let this sit here for at least like 10 minutes, 10, 40, so 40 to 50. So at least like 7 minutes. And then meanwhile, I'm gonna clean up. The rice is literally in the pan right now. So it's, it needs a little bit more for me to turn it over. So I'm going to put these right here because I'm gonna need to use them. And, alright, where's my garlic? The rest of it. that over there. All right. And I'm just gonna do the rest of the dishes that are here. Meanwhile, the meat's over there cleaning up. It's almost time to turn the rice. Usually when the water is like all absorbed, I turn it over. So soon. I used to live up there, up in Bacon Hill. Okay. Alright. Where do you live now? What state? I think people probably get tired of living around here because of how cold it is. Throwing my dishes back. Look at this. Okay, I think it's time to turn my rice over. I'm gonna give it like 2 more minutes. And then I'm gonna turn it over. You see this hanging? It broke off. It had another piece. It's like a cutting table. But I need a new one. Oh, there was a plate down here. I couldn't even see it. You see what happens when people don't do dishes? Right there. I feel like there's something else down here. Alright, it's time to turn the rice over. Let's get to it. I already washed my spoon, so it's clean. I'm gonna turn that over. And I'll show you guys what it looks like now. Once I toss it over. Why are you falling on me? And see how this rice tastes, because it's a different kind of rice. I'm just trying to turn it over here. Ah. And I just put the fire on it. Alright. It's gonna turn out good. But let's see how this type of rice tastes. And I'll show you guys what it looks like now in a few. Let me just toss it over one more time. Well, I'm trying to read the comments. All right. Alright, let me cover this up again. Alright, I'm gonna cover it up one more time, and then at the end before I leave, I'll show you guys what the rice looks like. I mean, I think you can see it from here. Don't burn the rice. Oh no, it's not burning. It looks like it was, but it's not. Why is this slippery on me? Yeah, it looked like it was, but it's not, guys. I put it on low fire now. Let me see. Let me clean up the spices. Hold on, I missed a lot of comments here. 1 second. I was around. I was around a lot of Italian and Irish to meet some diversity like myself. I had to go downtown crossing or hit up Proctor or Dorchester. Oh, okay. I mean, there is different type of people around here. So. All right, we're gonna go with the meat now. Let me just get this pan out of the way. And the rice is. I'll show you guys the rice right now. Let's give it a few seconds. I'm gonna have to come back on live later. I am. Watch. I'll show you guys the results of everything, the meat and all. Ah. Do I not leave a spoon under here? Just checking. Okay, I don't think this plate should be, or at least this. Let's throw this in here. Oh, hey there, where's the little guy? I miss him a lot. I hope he remembers from that trip. Oh, he's not here right now. He went to school. And actually, you know what he did? Or what he's been doing? So, recently, well, I don't think he did it on purpose, but he's done it a few times. He tells me every Monday that he's sick, just so I won't send him to school. And then I send him, and he goes into school, and he pretends, I don't know if he's pretending or not, but he'll like throw up, and then he has to get sent home. So I don't know what happened, but he didn't look sick to me yesterday. I think he's doing that as an excuse to get out of school. So he's at his grandma's house right now. He has to get picked up. Okay. So let's go with the rice over here. I mean, not the rice. The meat. I'm going to season the meat, and then I'm going to put it into the pan. Gonna get these things out the way. I'm sorry, I just can't cook with the mash in the way. And the rice, I'll show you guys that right now. Alright, let's go with the meat. It's about time. Oh my god. I don't know. Try guessing where I'm from. I think I said it about 5 times on this live already. Try guessing where the accent is from. All right, let's get it. Let's go with the meat. And let me show you guys the rice before I do the meat. Because after the meat, I'm not going to show you guys the result until later. I'm going to take it out. Okay. Let me show you guys the rice. this up. Move it one last time. All right. It's right here. So you guys see it is Morro de Guandule, right? You see the black beans, and then this is what it turns out to be. There it is. Yeah. Which actually tastes pretty good. Then we're gonna go now with doing the meat, right? But the meat, I'm not gonna show you guys the result right now. I have to come back later for that. So we're gonna season the meat, put it in the pan, let it cook on low fire, and then I'll be back later and show you guys the entire result, the entire food. All right, let's drain this water. I'm just draining the water for the meat. I know that rice from somewhere, from anywhere or from somewhere. It's usually a Dominican thing. All right, now we're gonna go with seasoning this, right? And then I'm gonna put it to cook on low fire. So I just put all of this. I do throw half an onion and then Cuban peppers in there when it's in the pan. So I'm gonna put adobo, onion powder, even though I do put onions over there, right? Garlic powder. And some oregano in there. Oh, the oregano. But I promise I'll be back later to show you the results of the food. And then we have this cilantro. And garlic, like actual smashed up garlic, like real garlic. Right? We're gonna mix that around. And we're gonna put that into our pan over there. Once I seen the rice, I knew you were from the yard. Yeah. We make a lot of that. It's called Morro de Guandule. It's easy to make, but it tastes good. Like the home makes like that. Alright, so we're gonna throw this in the pan right now. It's already been washed. It was sitting in vinegar water with lime. So we're gonna let that cook, right? We're gonna let it cook. I put it in the pan right now. And while it's cooking, I'm gonna cut up some onions and some peppers and throw it in there. Let's go with that. Alright. Put everything back because like I like to cook and have everything clean here. Let's cut the onion up. And then half of this, and we're gonna put it in there. Alright. I usually just take it off with this and go through it. Hold on, I'll be back. Let me toss this top part out in the trash. Alright, and then take this part out. And the same way it's like that, I toss it in. I just like spread it out in the pan. And let it cook there. It's gonna cook on low fire. Well, I put the fire high first. And then once it cooks on both sides, then I'll turn it down. And if I have to put in some water to the meat, I'll do that later. Because I don't want my meat to be hard. I don't like it hard. I'm gonna use half of this. I'm gonna save the other one. Put it in my refrigerator. Right? Take this out. Let me toss this out. And then let's cut this. Toss this in here. And then I'm gonna move the meat. I'm gonna turn it around just because it cooked on one side. Alright, the meat is currently cooking right now. So I showed you guys the rice already. Which the rice I have it. And then I have the meat over here. So it has all the peppers and stuff, right? And then let me show you guys the rice. So the meat's still not done. Obviously it needs more time. Let me go with the... 1 second. Let me go with the rice. So whoever didn't see the rice, you can see it now. Again. And the rice is right here. Right. The meat's cooking over there. And I'll show you guys the results later. What it looks like all done. Anyways, I'll be back later. Subscribe to the channel. Give the videos a thumbs up. And I'll be back later on. I appreciate all the comments, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't get to respond to all one by one, but subscribe because I'm here, especially this weekend. I'll be here doing videos still, so I'll do a longer live. Anyways, bye. Thank you for watching, and subscribe and like the live. Bye.